Good morning, guys. Can you hear me? Oh, yes, you can. GMFT. Yeah, GM everyone. GM is capping up. A little bit pre-market. Dash, yeah. Yeah, maybe. There's a few things I like. If I take a step back, there's a couple of things I like. I'm gonna go through it later where more people are. All right, so I do like the energy sector. XLE, XOP, and all this, most of the stocks in them. They look like they are consolidating nicely after the big moves. I do think they needed a little bit more time to digest. Let the 10 and the 20 day moving averages catch up, especially the 20 day. I like gold and I like silver. These things are also looking very strong. And I have previously some exposure to AGQ. I like the semiconductor ETF. This thing is, I mean, it looks good, it looks strong overall. Also, small caps are flagging really nicely. This is a 5-star flag on the weekly. And Nasdaq too. I mean, everything is just building higher lows relentlessly. But if these things break out, are they gonna make big moves? I don't know. Or are they gonna fail and go back into the base? I mean, we already had a huge move. The biggest rally since, I don't know, the 50s or something. I think we're gonna shop around for many months. But those are the things I like right now that are holding up really well. Yeah, blow off would be nice. Blow off top. Wouldn't it be nice if Nasdaq broke out of this, I don't know, high 13,000 range and went to like, I don't know, 17,000, 20,000 before year end. That would be my dream scenario. You know, do something like this, like it did in 99 2000. Probably not gonna happen. Right. Good luck, everyone. Market opens up. And Tesla can't even reclaim the declining 10-day moving average. Just keeps showing weakness, man. It just keeps showing weakness. Again, just like on Friday, Nasdaq is gapping up and Tesla is weak. Square is weak, man. Semis are strong though. Yeah, I mean, there are some selective stock. Well, I don't know. It's below Friday's highs. Wake me up when this thing goes to 100. We'll see. Should I add to my Soxel? No. And ALB fell back into its base. Yeah, Snap has reclaimed these moving averages. That's good. It's good. Very good. Damn, my financials are weak today. Okay. Yeah, all the semis are strong. But the entry was on Thursday. That's when it triggered. what my thoughts on the crypto markets are. Honestly, I couldn't care less. In the near future, I definitely couldn't care less. They all tanked, or most of them. Ethereum is the one that looks technically the strongest, I guess. Ethereum is kind of still in an uptrend. Bitcoin kind of looks broken. I mean, they're probably gonna chop around for many months from now on. Like, it's gonna look like early 2017 for many months. They're gonna bounce, then gonna fade again, then gonna bounce again, and then we'll see if we're gonna resume the, you know, the upside, or if they are gonna fade off. No idea. Technically, I just don't see anything other than maybe short-term trading opportunities, or if you're a long-term holder, yeah, obviously. But personally, couldn't care less. Yeah, well, the only thing I fundamentally believe in is GmVnX and Doge. I don't believe in shitcoins like Bitcoin and, you know, other useless things. I think GmVnX is the next one. Wait, commies are up 81% on the day. There you go. I'm the best at picking winners. There you go. Yeah, I don't know. No, I have no idea about the cryptos right now. I can't get a good read. They're just broken for now. I was really hoping Bitcoin would have another leg up, you know, towards 100,000. But yeah, instead it broke down, so that was unfortunate. I really wanted the trade in GBTC. I stalked that trade for months. I had some, you know, I took a couple losses on the way and never materialized. Instead I shorted it, made some money there on like half size, less than half size. Gotta go with the price action. Well, a lot of these former leaders, they are perking back higher. They're kind of starting to shape up. They retake claiming their 50-day and 20-day and whatnot moving averages. Like if you look at stuff like Roku and Net and W. So there's definitely, you know, positive signs. Doesn't mean though they're gonna go straight up for a 50%, but definitely positive signs emerging. which is nice. Mr. Idul Bansal, the second alternative. No, I haven't seen Pradeep's interview. I haven't. I'm a bit behind with those things. I'm behind with everything. Okay, NIO. I don't like how well it reclaimed that little range. But Tesla is still red on the day. Yes, because he's not even short-term swinging anymore. I think he's gone full day trader from what I've heard. Which is kind of, well, unfortunate. He used to have some really big, he used to talk about these game changers and stuff like that. And from what I've heard, I haven't logged in a long time, but he's completely in day trader mode. Which is unfortunate because the big money is in the big swings. But when I was a member and when I studied his methods, his blog, etc., he rarely talked about day trading. He almost never talked about day trading. These oil ETFs are setting up energy. I really like them. Definitely some setups emerging in the oil gas complex. Definitely. Well, if you can switch from different styles from week to week, that's great for you. I can't. Like I can't go into day trading mode and then suddenly, you know, put a third of my account in some really great trade idea, then doubles, right? It's just not gonna happen. Extremely few people can do that. Even though many people imagine they can do that, but you know, they can't. Do you know why guys like me are rich? I actually thought about it. Because people overestimate their abilities. I just looked at something like GME, where, you know, on 2 trades, like a quarter. Wait. Yeah, about a quarter of all the money I made in trading over 10 years came in a 1 month span on 2 trades on GME. Because millions of people came together and decided they're gonna be overconfident in a group. So I figure maybe I should be underconfident as much as possible. Because that seems where the money is. Do, do, do. Super Stocks by Jesse Stein, it's pretty good, even though half of the book is some bullshit about personal development and other useless shit. But yeah, the half of the book that's about actual trading is very good. There's a lot of lessons to be learned from his book. Are you fucking kidding me? DPST dipped and shook me out. Ugh. That was annoying. That was completely uncalled for. I hate when that happens. I have no idea where that myth comes from, that drawdowns in day trading are smaller. I had some huge drawdowns when I was a day trader, much bigger than I have now. I don't know where that myth comes from. In day trading, since you do many more trades, if you're having some issues, I don't care if it's mentally or if you're slow to adapt to the market, you can chop your account up much faster than you can in swing trading. I think that's a total myth. I don't believe that one bit. The fact is, if you are a trader, no matter what, a trader with explosive returns, you're gonna have drawdowns no matter what. 20-30% are expected drawdowns. Doesn't matter if you swing trade or day trade. There's much more room for human error? You mean there's much less room for human error in day trading? I think all of these myths of day trading, it's all an illusion. I think it's all an illusion. I've been there. I've seen so many people fail. I don't believe one bit. Oh, day trading, it's less risky since you don't hold stocks overnight. What a bunch of bullcrap. Exactly. There's so many ways of losing money. It depends on your style. At the end of the day, it's about, finding something that fits your personality. That's the best trading method. Something that you own and that's something that you're 100% comfortable with. Oh well, I have a decent position in Soxel on the long side from Thursday. HAQ I've been in for a month. IGV also position from Thursday. And Tesla I've been for almost a month now. Or 3 weeks, 2 weeks, I don't even know. I shorted on this day here when it broke down. What is it, 2 weeks? Yeah, that's it. Now it's all about waiting again. Yeah, day trading sells more subscriptions. All these successful day traders selling subscriptions. All these multi-millionaire day traders teaching others to make multi-millions. They're selling these services. Kind of funny how it works. I do like how this Russell is setting up. Oh man, if Russell ideally goes sideways, tightens up. It is already kind of tight though. But, you know, if it starts breaking out above the 50-day, I'm gonna go long TNA. I'm gonna do size. This is maybe the biggest trade idea for me personally I see right now. If Russell breaks out above its flag, oh man. Like, think about it. Look at the move. This is one of the biggest moves in, I don't know, 50 plus years in the major indices. And it's holding up really, really well. Building higher lows, getting tighter. Kind of interesting. Well, if indices break out, breakouts are gonna work again. Indices have been stuck in a range. But if they break out of the range and start going higher, breakouts are gonna work really well again. But I discovered these, you know, how liquid these ETFs are. I'm gonna trade much more ETFs going forward. You know, some of these triple ETFs, man, they can make enormous moves when they trend. You can't see Russell building higher lows? Okay. Well, I guess charts are pretty subjective. It is. Technical analysis is pretty subjective. It's like art. Someone pays 10 million for something and someone else think it looks like dog shit. That's why there is a market. That's the beauty of a market. If I have thought about trading crypto, yeah, I've traded a lot of crypto over the years. But I don't trade crypto outright. I trade this market, like the crypto related stocks. Those things make even bigger moves than the cryptos themselves. I mean, just this year, I nailed Mara, I nailed Riot, I nailed GBTC from way low. I had several good trades. Like, these things make big moves. I nailed SI on this flag here. I nailed MSTR. I nailed ETHC entry. I fucked up the exit. I literally bought it here on the trendline break. Then I sold it somewhere here. I mean, I traded a lot of crypto related names. You don't have to trade crypto outright to trade crypto. There's a lot of stock, you know, what do you call it? Proxies in the stock market. And many of them move faster than underlying. Well, yes, of course, Russell going sideways. But I literally said it's building higher lows, and then you said, I don't see it building higher lows. I don't know, like, I mean, to me it looks like higher lows. But yes, overall it's going sideways. It's still inside of this, whatever, wedge or whatever you want to call it. Gotta listen to the clues. I mean, there's no guarantee it's gonna go to like straight up to 300 once it breaks out. You know, it could break out of this 223 area or whatever, go to 230 and then fail and go to 200 or something, right? You know, very realistic scenario. But we're in a probabilities game here, and we are listening for clues, right? We're trying to understand the clues the market is giving us, and you know, building higher lows, getting tighter in a tight wedge like this after a historic bull run. You know, to me, you know, it kind of sounds like if it doesn't want to go down, maybe it wants to go up. And I'm willing to take that bet anytime. As soon as I have a good, as long as I have a good setup. Yeah, that's something people look at too. I mean, it's like a head and shoulders. I don't know where the head and shoulders is, but yeah. I mean, you could also see it, oh, it's building a series of lower highs, which means it's gonna roll over. Yeah, but it's also building a series of higher lows. So that's why you gotta wait until actually it resolves. That's why it's, you know, you can't anticipate inside of a range. You have no idea. You have to wait for, and you know, have to let it prove true. You have to let it tell you, okay? That's the key thing. You have to let the stock or the index or whatever you're trading, you have to let it tell you and guide you. One main reason people get in trouble trading is they don't listen. They don't let the stock tell them what they should do. Instead, they try to impose their will on the stock and the stock market, and then things go to shit. Because, you know, the stock market really doesn't give a shit about you or your feelings or your opinions or your background or your monetary goals or your monthly profit target. Guys, do you know what your best friend is in trading? Your best friend? This right here. This white line. Do you know what it is? That's your stop, exactly. That's your best friend. That's your only friend in a stock market. Most traders are down 30% since March. Well, the traders that are down 30% since March, well, you know, I don't know what to say. Don't buy and hold, I guess, you know. There's been plenty of... And also, what's the definition of a trader? Most people who identify as traders are in reality bag holders. Your best friend is money in your pocket. What a boomer thing to say. That's such a boomer thing to say. Your best friend is money in your pocket. Your best friend is a Doge wallet. Or Comrocket wallet. Exactly. If you have stops, if you have an exit plan, you're never gonna be a bag holder. I mean, look, the thing is, it's fine if you're a long-term investor, for example. Like, it's fine to be in a drawdown. Like, it's fine if your stock pulls back 50%. That's part of the game. But if you bought something expecting it would go straight up forever and ever and ever because, I don't know, someone on social media told you, and then it goes down and then you don't know what to do, well, then you're a bag holder. Is Comrocket on... why is Comrocket not on TradingView? Yeah, the hardest thing is sticking to a setup, to one narrow set of setups and time frame. I think, and it takes a lot of patience. Like if you're new, you kind of, there's nothing wrong with jumping around, but that's how you learn. Trying some swing trading, trying some scalping, trying some day trading. But after a few years trial of error, you kind of have to settle for something. And then you stick to it. Because if you study the most successful traders, like if you read like Market Wizards, they found their niche. And it doesn't matter like you stop, trying out new approaches, but if you find something that works, you stick to it. And obviously you can, try different things on the side. But, jumping around from one thing to another, it rarely leads to success. But you should always, always test out. Even if you only, stick to one certain approach, because it works, doesn't mean you stop trying out other things, because you don't know, if you may find something else that works really well. FoxF, it looks like a pretty decent setup. Yeah, this is a really good setup. It has a previous trend, very orderly and linear. Look how nice it's been surfing the 10 and 20 day, and now it's kind of surfing the 20, building higher lows, getting tighter. Very good. Looks pretty decent. ADR, yeah, it's on the lower side. Yeah, it is on the lower side. Yeah, that's true. Dash, yeah. Yeah, it looks like it broke out of this little range. Like, yeah, this is absolutely a pretty good setup. I don't think this is the type of setup that's gonna have multi-week follow through, but for very like short-term swing trading, 3 to 5 days, I think this is a good setup. And the lower your time frame, the more trades you're gonna generate, the more trade ideas you're gonna generate. Well, it's kind of a beaten down name, and these types of names, they kind of, like, the big runs usually happen when there is, you know, when a stock is above its moving averages. Something like this in a, you know, multi-month downtrend, it's never been in an uptrend. You know, I mean, the odds are low. I mean, I'm not saying you can't go to 230 from here, but it's just, you know, not the type of setups where big moves start, I would say. No, I'm no Nocco today. I'm drinking Celsius today. Frozen berries. It's my new favorite energy drink. Legend, yeah. Well, I drank so many legends. It's not as good anymore. I drink it now and then, but now I kind of like variation a little bit. Because I drank legend like daily for 6 months. Oof. Faye. Yeah, it's kind of coming out of range. Hack. Yeah, I do like this. A lot of these, you know, former leaders, ETFs, and individual stocks, they kind of perking out of these ranges. They've been building higher lows for months and kind of been tightening up. So it's good. It's good. Nothing else to say. I do like it. Doesn't mean, you know, go all in, but yeah, things are, you've seen it kind of past week. You know, things have started to work. Some stocks have made pretty decent moves. Not necessarily my type of setups. There's been a lot of these type of bottom bounces, like stuff like Carvana or SC, or they kind of, you know, started from these lower ranges. Not really my type of setups, but, you know, they work. You know, you can build a setup around anything. Span W is kind of starting to come back. It had, you know, pretty decent volume on the EP on Friday. It just had to. It just had to take out the lows of the day and stop me out. Because why not, right? Why not? Why not? Frozen berry? I don't know. I don't know. Nordic berries. It says frozen berry, and beneath it says Nordic berries. Maybe it is Nordics only, because Celsius is an American brand, right? Yes, it is. It's a US company. So yeah, it may be Nordics only. Not sure. Oh man, yeah, I kind of made a promise. Celsius goes to 100, I'll, I'll just drink Celsius. The problem is, from all the flavors, overall I don't like them as much as Nocco. Con, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a nice looking flag. It looks okay. Retail, what are the retail related names doing? I know the retail ETF looks pretty. Had a huge run though. But much of it was also GameStop. Like this move here, this was very GameStop because of GameStop. I am taking a break from video games. Like I've said before, like I'm a on-off guy. If I do something, I'm going all in. I find a new fun game. I'll play 10 hours a day for 2-3 months, and then I stop playing it, and then I don't play anything for 6 months. Oh, Tesla. Okay. Yeah, if Tesla takes out Friday's highs, I will cover it. Yeah, damn, Roblox may have been a huge miss. Holy shit, if this thing goes to 100, I'm gonna cut myself in my left arm. That was a good setup, but I just wasn't sure about the market. It felt like he was gonna try to break out and then fail. But fuck, yeah. Oh well. UPSD in less than 2 weeks. Oh, yeah, it's actually a double from the lows. Yep. Yeah. Now what we want to see is this thing go sideways, pull back, go sideways for a couple of weeks, let the 10 and 20 day catch up, and then we're gonna look for setup. Because next leg higher, this thing could easily go to 200 plus. This has definitely shown leadership qualities, you know, from the day I bought it on the EP. It's been showing, you know, resilience. A lot of resilience. All right, looks like I'm out of Tesla. Yeah, it bounced over just above the rising 50 weekly. Just like Carvana, by the way. Carvana bounced off the rising 50 weekly, and Square too. Some of the biggest leaders are bouncing off the 50 weekly. Even though Square is kind of not, it's kind of really weak. It's both below the 10 and 200 day. Okay. Sure. Dun, 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 dun. Where should I put my stop on this one here, maybe? So SC2, I want a few weeks of consolidation, pullback consolidation. Let the 20-day kind of start turning up, the 10-day catch up, tighten up a little bit, and then tighten up a bit on the weekly, and then we're gonna look for setups. So yeah, definitely positive signs. Definitely positive signs. And like I said, pre-market, I have some sectors I'm really excited about. And that is like the small caps overall. The semiconductors, gold, silver, and the related stocks like the minor ETFs and all of these. Intriguing stuff. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, semiconductors, yeah, absolutely. They've been showing a lot of strength since Thursday. And the stuff like copper, steel related names, they have been pulling back. Now CLF, this steel stock, it's been generally been a buy when it reaches the 100-day. And now it's, near the 100-day again. Same thing with this US steel. It's been a buy when it's kind of undercutting or bouncing off the 50-day. So we'll see. What's in copper, FCX? Yeah, too early to tell. All right, getting excited. And guys, also the tweet, me responding to someone whose father says your best friend is money in your pocket. Like, it's a joke, guys. It's a joke. I'm not bashing him. It's a joke. Long signal. I mean, look, yeah, absolutely. It's been building higher lows, reclaim it to 200 day. Like, I mean, it could be a long. I mean, this is the type of setup that has been working over the past week. Yeah, I mean, it could be. I'm gonna pass on it. It's not really my type of setup. I'm gonna let it set up a little bit more, get out of the woods first. But for a shorter term swing trader, it could be a setup, absolutely. But I'm gonna focus on the ones that are actually, not below a bunch of declining moving averages. Stuff like AMAT. Oh, damn it! I should have bought it. I should have bought it. Oh well, at least I have Soxel. But not enough size. Oh, not enough size. Oh. So you're telling me it's my fault it's going down? Next, I'm not gonna comment on stocks anymore. Oh. Yeah, it's David's fault. What's going on this? Scopus farm. Daily triple. The daily triple. China stocks are weak though. GmVnX. Yeah, China ETFs are weak. Do what? Dude, this thing doesn't even trade. You should really have a volume cutoff on your stocks. It's traded 1.1 thousand. It's traded 10,000 worth of stock today, man. KLAC. Well, KLAC is KLAC is trading exactly like LRCX and AMAT. It's just a bit weaker. It's not as it's much more choppy than AMAT. Most people in the chat could wick that stock we just talked about. Should I anticipate the Russell breakout with some TNA? No, I shouldn't. BGFV, yeah, I think it needs a bit more time. 20 needs to catch up, I think. Chris, I don't know. It looks kind of sketchy. But yeah, maybe. Yeah. I mean, if it starts breaking higher, absolutely. Could be a good setup. M. Building what? Pocket pivot flag? What do you mean a pocket pivot flag? I never heard the term before. It's kind of building, it's building a range here. I don't think it's a great setup, but maybe if it goes sideways a bit more, could be a good one. What are the other stocks doing in the sector? They don't look as good. I don't know. I don't think it's a great setup yet. Maybe later this week. Oh my god, this is the halt type of stock, yeah. PLL is surfing the 100-day. Carchi. Yeah, it's flagging. Yeah, could be a good one. Absolutely. And yeah, the thing is, if Russell breaks out of this range, it actually starts, multi-week, multi-month trend higher. Like, there's gonna be a lot of breakouts. Like, these types of setups, like this, like hard G, there's gonna be, a lot of follow through from these types of setups, like these flags. There's gonna be a lot of stocks gonna make big moves. But right now, we're still range bound. For the most part, there are some sectors that are doing better than others, like semiconductors are doing pretty well, and like silver miners and gold miners and stuff like that. But those are very niche groups. If space hits 40, oof, that's a lot of work to do to get there. That's a lot of work to do. GME is trying to poke out of this range. It looks kind of good on the weekly. I'm not gonna lie, GME looks fucking great on the weekly. It looks like similar to AMC like 2 weeks ago. But are they gonna pull a rabbit out of this hat again for the 3rd time? Not sure. Don't know. Kupang. Yeah, it looks like all the others. You know, it's been bouncing for over a week now, and yeah. What most of these things need, they need to go sideways. Pull back, go sideways for a week or two. You know, get some real, you know, flag setups. That's what I... Those are the setups where big moves happen, generally. You know what? I'm gonna start stalking GME. Why not? It does look good on the weekly. Oh man, I mean, it looks great on the weekly. I'm not gonna lie. This is... It looks amazing. It looks amazing. It looks absolutely fantastic. Okay, DPI, ASO. I think it needs a bit more time. ASO, yeah, it doesn't look that. It doesn't really look right. And which one? SPH. None of them are great setups. How can you only find 3 high tide flag setups? Like AMC's been building higher lows this whole time, and now it's kind of breaking this range. Not AMC, GME. I mean GME. Man, this thing looks great. It made a huge move, and now it's been building higher lows for like 3 months. And it has this range. It hasn't really broken out of this range yet, but it's like 189 or so. It's a range break. Kind of reminds me a little bit about DQ. But DQ didn't have that huge previous move, and then big pullback. This thing was just a straight up high tide flag. Or maybe something like Celsius, you know. It looks a bit similar. It does look a bit similar. Yeah, this is why I really don't like mentioning stocks I really like, because as soon as I say I really like something, you know, people jump on it. That's the problem. That's the problem. Now, this isn't really a illiquid stock, but you know, you have enough people blindly following you, it's not a good thing. Well, it's not good for them. Like, if you don't understand why GME is a really beautiful setup, you shouldn't be touching it. It's just that easy. It's that simple. Well, it's not like I created. Like, look, like everyone and their mother is watching this stock. There's like millions of people on Wall Street Bets watching this thing. Like, they all see the same thing. It's starting to break out of this range. Every single schmuck on Twitter is, you know, doing the same technical analysis on it, you know. I mean, it's not rocket science we're talking about here. the fuck is going on here? Okay.